all fine and good. I'm Sweta Padma Paricha, third year BSMS Physics major student at ISET TBM. Welcome back to our channel Photon. So in the last video, we discussed about all the scholarship options that is available for all the students coming into ISERS. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about all the fee options and the structure that you're going to have when you come to ISERS. So please watch this video till end to know that what are the fee structures for all the ISERS in detail. So before starting off with this video, I have a very few things to discuss with all of you so that you don't get confused throughout this video and I don't have to re-explain myself again and again while I'm discussing the fee structures of each and every ISERS. So first of all, starting off with the SAF. So seat acceptance fee is the money that you pay during the counselling process for the very first time when a seat is allotted to you in any of the rounds. So we all know that it's 35k for general and every other category except SC and ST, and for those two categories it's 17.5k. And this fee is going to be same for all the ISERS no matter where you get the seat. You have to pay this money and it's going to be fixed and same for all the ISERS. So now apart from this SAF money, there is something known as this one-time fee which depends or varies from one ISER to the another. So this one-time fee is also known as this registration money that you have to pay to these ISERS while you are getting registered for the very first time in your first semester itself. And this may vary from one ISER to another, depends on which state you are going to, depending on their inflation and stuff like that. So it may depend on one ISER to another and also on all the charges that they might include in this first time or this one-time pay for all of you guys. But there are certain things which is common that each and every ISER will add into this one-time pay, and I'm going to discuss about all of that a little bit while starting this video. So first of all, we have the admission fee. Now, अगर बचपन में you would have gone with your parents for school registrations and stuff, and you would have been involved in that process, you would know कि जब आप कोई school से दूसरे school को shift करते हो, you basically pay an extra amount which is other than the tuition fee which you generally pay or the school maintenance fee and blah blah which you generally pay as a monthly fee to a school. It is other than that. So that is known as a registration fee, which is an extra money that you pay to the school just because you are a new student in that school and you're registering yourself in that school. So similarly, here is also an admission fee. So basically, this is going to be paid by you to the ISERS the very first time you're going to get there. So admission fee may vary from one ISER to another, howsoever. That I'm going to discuss about in detail in this video. Each and every ISER will be discussing it in separately. Now, second one is your alumni fee. So this alumni fee is going to be basically for all the alumni programs that your institute might hold in future. Maybe some placement cells, some networking events that might be done, some workshops that you might go under, certain initiatives, scholarships, mentorship programs that your institute might held in future. So that's basically for all of them. And then convocation cum degree fee, of course. Your institute might have to hold convocation every year, not might have to, it will hold. So basically for that also you have to pay a certain fee. That's a one-time payment for each and every batch. And then the hostel allotment fee, there is a hostel allotment entire process. So for that, your fee will be included as well. So that is known as your hostel allotment fee. Now coming to the fifth one, which is also known as the caution money. So this is refundable money. All the money that I have discussed or all the fee that I have discussed in before, they are non-refundable. But this one is refundable. You might get it at the end of your course, which is after 5 years. If there are no prior dues which you are left with. So basically, if you are going to library and there are certain books that you have already lost, or there are certain property that you have damaged, or there are certain misbehaviors that you are doing for which you might be charged a fine. So this is a caution money taken for that in advance, and at the end of your course completion, if no such mischievous activities are found or no such overdues are found from all of your account, then this money will be refundable to you. So yeah, these were all the important things I wanted to tell you before beginning this video, and along with that there is another important thing, that is basically in this video I'm going to restrict myself to discuss about the BSMS course only, which is basically for the year 2025 to 26. And if somebody is registering for their IPHD or only MS program or PhD programs, this fees may or may not be same for all of you. And for people who are going to register into the course of BSMS the next year or next to next year, your fee might change. However, you can take an idea of your fee from this itself, but it might change from like 5 to 6k every year it does. So yeah, it might change. So now we will jump into the most important part of this video, which is basically discussing the fee structure of each and every ISER separately. So let's get started. So first of all, we are going to discuss about ISER Berhampur, not because I'm from Odisha, because it was the first picture in my drive. And I'll be providing the drive link in the comment section. I'll be pinning the comment, so please make sure go and check it out. So basically I've collected all this data from each and every ISER's website, so you can either go to their website particularly and check it out, or you can just go into this drive link and all the ISER's fee structure will be right there in one stop. So beginning with Aiza Berhampur fee, first of all I'll be attaching a screenshot over here for the entire duration of time while I'm speaking about Aiza Berhampur. So first of all, beginning with the one-time fee payment, which is separate for general OBC, Kashmiri migrants, EWS, and SC, ST, and PWD. Both are of separate thing. Now these people include those 5 things only: admission fee, alumni fee, convocation, degree fee, hostel allotment fee, and caution money fee, which is refundable. So this is basically that. And apart from that, per semester fee is basically over here 44,400 rupees. For SC, ST, and PWD students, this tuition fee is completely waived off. So basically, you are going to be added with all this tuition fee, and there are certain other user charges which I'm going to attach a picture of, which you can also see it. So in total, you are going to pay 73,600 rupees for all the categories, and for SC, ST, PWD itself, it's 29,200 rupees. Now coming to the next ISER, which is ISER Bhopal. Now, first of all, including the first one-time payment, here they have one extra thing other than those I have discussed in the previous thing, that is basically your campus development fee, which is of 1,000. So in addition to all of these money, you will have to pay this one-time fee of 15,000 along with your semester fee this time. And in the semester fee, we are going to include the tuition fee, which is going to be waived off for SC and ST students only, and your fee will be 40,400 rupees for this year. And your other charges, which are user charges, may include to be 10,300 rupees, and hostel and dining fee, stuff like that, will be basically 7,100 rupees. However, you just remember that your mess fees are not included in the semester fee. This is just the semester fee, no mess fees included. So I'll be attaching a screenshot of that as well right here, and you can see it. Now moving on to the next ISER in picture, which is ISER Kolkata. So initially beginning with the admission fee and stuff, which is 3,900 rupees, which includes registration, alumni fee, medical examination fees, and medical insurance coverage fees as well. And including that, there are some caution deposits also of 3,000 rupees. So in total that you have to pay for all the categories except SC, ST, and PWD is going to be 67,551, and for SC, ST, and PWD it's going to be 18,650. Please make sure to go and check it in the drive link I have given below in my comment section that I have pinned. I have shared the detailed picture of that, where you can completely see all the ifs and buts, all the terms and conditions which are written below, which I am not reading it out loud in this video, but you can check it out. So now moving to the next ISER in picture, which is basically ISER Mohali. I will be attaching a screenshot of that as well in here, and I will be also giving it in the drive link below. To just make sure to check that out. And in this, basically it has laid out the entire semester fee from semester 1 till semester 10. So initially you will be having to pay a caution money, which you don't have to pay later, which is 6,971 rupees, and then one-time fee which you will be having to pay will be 3,865. Your semester fee, which includes your tuition fee, which the ST, SC, and PWD students will be exempted from, is basically 48,800 rupees, and in total you have to pay 67,483 rupees when you are beginning your semester. And just exempt the tuition fee, and the rest you will be having to pay if you are an ST, SC, or a PWD student. And howsoever, in this entire fee structure that I have mentioned here, mess fee is not included. None of the fee structure that I am showing, it is not having any mess fee included in it. If you go there, the mess committee will share with you an email where you will be finding out how much mess fee you have to pay. Howsoever, in certain certain fee structures, the mess maintenance costs are included. In ISER Kolkata, I guess mess maintenance structure or mess maintenance fee was included. So now moving to the next ISER in picture, which is ISER Pune. So for this year itself, one-time pay that you have to do is basically 10,000 for all the categories, no matter which category you belong to. It's 10,000 rupees for all, and then annual fee, which includes tuition fee of 48,901 for all the categories except SC, ST, and PWD. And your total money that you have to pay along with the hostel accommodation is basically 80,948 rupees. And for SC, ST, and PWD is going to be 32,047 rupees. Now let's moving to the ISER Tirupati, which has its one-time pay including registration, medical examination, welfare fund, courses of study, provisional certificate, alumni fee, semester registration, blah blah, and all of these. Tuition fee, which is exempted for SC, ST, and PWD students, is basically 53,700 rupees. Now, in addition to that, all other deposits that you're going to make, hostel, library, and everything, which is included over here, it's going to be about 68,700 rupees for all the categories, and especially for SC, ST, and PWD, it's going to be 15,000 per semester. However, this does not include again the mess fee. I'm telling that again and again so that you don't get confused that this includes mess fee. You have to pay that separately once you enter there. So now moving to the next ISER, the ISER where I study in ISER Thiruvananthapuram. So basically in here the first time or the one time pay that you have to pay is which is going to be 2000 rupees, and other than that your tuition fees basically 48,900 rupees. Of course ST students are exempted from this. So along with that there are hostel rents and stuff like that, which is going to make a sum total of 70,900 rupees for all the categories except SC and ST students who are going to pay 22,000 rupees only. Now, again, except for that, the convocation from degree fee etc. will be collected from the final year students itself. So it's not included in your first year, but when you'll be reaching your final year, your convocation fee you have to pay it at that point of time. And those PhD people who will be day scholars, they have to claim the refund of the hostel fee and electricity charges separately. But anyways, we are not discussing about the PhD stuff, so we'll just ignore that. And mess charges are not included in here. So I'll be just attaching a small screenshot of the BSMS people only. So yeah, that's that for the video. And these are all the fee structures that I had collected from all the ISERs basically. And there's the drive link in the comment section below. Please make sure to go and check that out. And also comment down below if you have any other doubts apart from the things that I've discussed in the video about the fee structure or the scholarships or the registration that is going on right now. So I'll be clearing it out in the comments below. And please like this video. I'm doing a lot of efforts, so please make sure to like this video. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Jaldi se 500 subscriber kar do. And please turn the bell notification on so that every time I upload a video, you don't miss out on it. And until next time, toodles!